Zagadat. OT, mommy volume.
Jules, baby, Jules, baby, Jules.
It's your boy, Georgia. Master music. You think said you are the revolve around your bumper. You think said you are the rotate around your bumper.
What's crack-a-lacking peeps? Just touched down in Leeds, mate. We're getting everywhere, man. I was here last week, but I'm back down again. Gonna go and jump over to Accent Clothing. Gonna go and meet them, see what they're saying. Do a few videos down there, man, so that should be cool. Got my boy with me, Tricky Dad. He's blessed. Got the heat reflective jacket on today, man. I put it out on Snap. I said, what jacket should I wear today? So it was this one, it was the Goose. But everyone was like, wear the heat reflective, man. So had to pop the tag. Haven't even worn this one yet, so just wearing it now. It's a Ralph Lauren bag. You can only get them from America. I've got about 5 of them. I got. You know me already, man. If I like one thing, I'll get like 10 of them.
I think I've seen that in green. You've got that in green.
Yeah, and camo. And yellow. I got it in yellow as well. $220 US, so whatever that is. That's probably what 180
Each one?
Yeah.
Wow, so you went in blue like just under $1,000 on bags.
Bro, if you know how I go in sometimes, man. I've got issues, man. Mr. Shopaholic, mate. I thought he was from Birmingham, man.
No, he's from
I thought he was from Birmingham and that.
from Hull.
He's from Hull.
Yeah.
You're taking a mick.
That's right. That's
Are you serious?
The one time I went there was with with him.
He's a Hull lad, you know.
You know anyone?
Bad man, no. Bro. What's going on?
Guys, my name's Medley. I'm
Yeah.
from Sheffield.
Right.
I've just been made Artist of the Week on 1Extra on Radio 1.
Wicked.
Top 13 on my album.
Wicked.
So I'm just trying to do a bit of promoting, get people listening and supporting.
Bro, man, you're on YouTube now, bro. So I'm going to support it. So show us your stuff.
Fans, it's all my stuff. I got Afro beats on there, grime,
Afro beats.
hip hop, bit of dancehall / hip hop.
Wicked.
It's all my own
Is this
stuff.
all? Is this all yours? Yeah.
It's all my own music. I got a couple features on there from like my fellow artists in my city.
Dope.
It's all myself. I'm just trying to get a donation. Any change you like, just to hold
I
on.
don't even have any change, man. But you know what? What I've done.
Hold on anyway, bro. You get me? Yeah.
Hold on to it, yeah?
Yeah, that's for you, bro. That's for
I'm
you,
gonna
bro.
put this up on YouTube.
Yeah,
I've got
man.
like 20,000 followers.
Yo,
So I'm gonna
big
make
man.
sure. Do you know what? I'm gonna snap it for you as well.
Yeah, man. Nice
How's
one,
that?
yo. Medley ENT.
Right. So this is Queen's Arcade here, and Accent Clothing is in here. So the lady was explaining to me that their store, the guy started off in a store on the other side.
Okay.
Like back in the 80s.
On the other side of this.
Just here, like literally just. Alright, so this is their store here, this is Accent Clothing. And they started off in one of these stores here. I think it was this one, they said. That's where they started off. It was one small little shop. Then they knocked through and made it 2 shops. Then they moved over here. Let's check it out.
Thank you.
Here we are, man. Accent Clothing. Right, so I'm with Jack, the menswear buyer for Accent Clothing and one of the owners of the business as well. So thank you very much for inviting us down.
No problem, thank you very
So
much.
we're very happy to be here. How long have you guys been stocking replay?
32 years. At the time, Replay was just doing shirts. I think it was, I need to double check, but it was like late 80s, I think. It was like 1988, 1989. The Replay did their first.
I didn't even realise Replay were going on for that long, man.
Yeah, 82 Replay started.
Right, okay.
And so Replay itself was a young brand at the time. But, and this is the best selling Hyperflex wash. It's a resin coated, so you can see it's quite dark, but you can actually see it's got a nice little, it's got a little bit of wash and you can feel the resin on it.
Yeah.
Super stretchy. It's the same with
What's the price point on something like that?
Hyperflex at 145. Yeah,
So what's the lowest price that you can get Replay jeans?
90 quid.
About 90. They can go up to how much?
Oh god, I think the most expensive pair we've got at the moment, you're talking 165 LBDs, ones here.
Okay.
So you're talking 169.99. But we've had, when we do Replay red sales, they got to 250 quid, which they're all jumping.
This is your top selling jean? Yeah?
The Hyperflex is this jean here is the best selling jean. which is saying something.
I think your dad said he sold hundreds or if not thousands of pairs.
We sold thousands of pairs of this one jean, we sold thousands. If you need just a nice little casual, smart jean, you're not sure what to wear. Yeah, absolutely. So that's alligator skin.
That's alligator skin.
Alligator skin. You can see it's hallmarked.
Right.
925 sterling silver there.
That's sterling silver.
Yeah, that's solid sterling silver.
Whoa.
All these are silver plated. All that silver plate. It's all done in Venice by Venetian goldsmiths as well.
There's so much detail.
It's insane.
I'm really glad to see they're using that. Look.
Yeah.
That is good.
Yeah. Jacob Cohen are like the premium.
How much do they retail for?
These ones are £999.
£999.
Yeah.
£1,000.
Yes. Wow. Well, we had last in the summer. They did this jean, but with a gold badge on it. So it's alligator skin with a solid gold badge and gold plate. They were £2 grand.
No way.
Yeah, we ordered 3 pairs of those. There was us, Harrods, and I think there was 1 or 2 other stores. There was only 36 pairs.
I don't think I've ever heard of a pair of jeans costing £2,000.
I had to try them on just to know what a pair of
Amazing.
jeans.
Very cool. Very cool. And it's good to see you do some true religion stuff as well.
Yeah,
that's nice.
Very nice. So we've got like the true religion. This is what we do. I mean, at our peak we'll have about 150 different styles of jeans in store.
I know you've got this new branding called Nobis, which is this one right here. And your dad was telling me about it. The co-founder was actually one of the guys that co-founded Canada Goose.
That's right.
Could you tell us a bit more about this?
Yeah, so this is one that we're really excited about as well. It's like, you're right, Robin Yates is called the founder of Nobis, but he's the co-founder of Canada Goose. Him and his friend, they both live in the north of Canada. They used to go ice fishing, you know, up in the Arctic Circle all the time, and they decided one day that they could actually make a better jacket than what was out there, so they started at Canada Goose. And it was all Canadian goose down, and, you know, just to make a very technical warm jacket. And Robin himself designed a lot of the jackets that you see in Canada Goose today. But this is more for a city guy. So this is for a guy who's not going to the Arctic Circle, but a guy who's going shopping, or a guy who, you know, is walking.
So it still has that functionality, but it still has that everyday use of it as well.
Absolutely. You know, if you're going to watch, if you're watching kids play football and you spend 90 minutes on the touchline, this is the jacket that you need. It's fully waterproof, windproof, breathable, machine washable. I mean, the fabrics he uses, they're so technical. It's insane with this here. So the outer shell, you can literally chuck water on this. I mean, I think we put it in the snapshot.
Yeah.
Chuck water on it, and it literally runs down. Yeah, I won't do it on your one, it'll soak you. I'll do it on this one here. So
Just shakes off, nothing. There's nothing there.
It just dusts off. I mean, it's incredible. That's actually what causes that beading, and to the thing that causes it to run off the jacket is actually the Teflon. He coats it in Teflon, and that's just like an extra layer of water to make sure it's doubly waterproof. But the fabric itself, if you ever get caught in a massive rainstorm, or you've had the jacket for a while, exactly.
In the UK.
Absolutely
good to see they're using the good old 30 logo on there as well, so that's good. So you can put that in the WW30 logo, put the number in there, and you can register and authenticate the jacket. That's good to see. Just wearing it, I can feel like it's not overly heavy. It's not too light as well, but it's like it's just right. So it's like you've got the weight just right there.
Yeah, it's insane. He's actually got a jacket. It's the warmest jacket that he's ever made. It's called the Condor. And again, I could talk to you for hours because he talked to me for ages. I mean, it's really interesting. But he actually puts a kilogram of down in that jacket. Wow. He fell asleep in the North Pole in that jacket.
Are you serious?
While he was with some scientists, fell asleep in it for a couple of hours just with that jacket on. So
he was fine. No problem.
One eye was frozen shut. It was absolutely fine.
Well, what's the night? We're good. So the next brand you're going to show us is Matchless, which is, as you were telling me before, it's a lot like Wellensteyn.
Yeah, well, it's a lot like Wellensteyn. I mean, actually, the guys that own Matchless, it's an Italian family called the Melanottis.
Okay.
And they owned Wellensteyn for just short of 20 years. But they only sold it 4 years ago.
Were they the founders of Wellensteyn?
No, Wellensteyn's been going since 1927.
I know there's a lot of heritage in Wellensteyn, and I love Wellensteyn jackets.
They were the ones. They took Wellensteyn, so they invented this way of treating leather. It's a hand waxing process. It artificially ages it, and it makes it waterproof. Obviously, this one's not expensive, but it makes it waterproof. but makes it look old, feel soft and aged really well. So it makes an amazing process. Yeah, and they were supplying leather to Belstaff even before they owned Belstaff.
So they're like a leather.
Exactly.
And now they're the
guys from
Matchless.
Matchless.
They're the guys from they did Belstaff, and now they're doing this brand.
Yeah. So when they saw Belstaff, they kept the factories that have been making Belstaffs for the last 20 years.
Right.
And because they'd already bought this, they started up, and they were originally going to do just the bikes, but then they started making Matchless motorcycle clothing.
The leather feels so nice.
It's incredible, isn't it? I mean, the process these go through, they make the jacket, they wash the leather, and then they spend between 5 and 6 hours per jacket, rubbing wax in by hand. It's done. Every jacket's done by hand. This is a lovely detail. You right there.
That's the same zips that they use in the first Belstaff.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, and it was the little touches like the branding that you get on the little zip. This one here is based on a nylon. Sorry, this is based on a jacket that Belstaff did in the 60s called the Gangster. Yeah, and you know the Gangster. Yeah, it's wicked. So you get that nice paneling detail with the leather paneling detail on the side. Yeah. Well, actually, that detail there comes from this detail on the side. In the 60s they wanted a fitted jacket, but by law on your bike you had to wear a kidney protector with a big padded belt, so they had the elasticated sides and you could zip it out for when you wear.
So is that why they have that there?
Yeah.
Right.
Which they didn't all used to do, but this one's more fitted than all the others, and you can get your kidney protector under there.
Nice, man. Nice.
This fixture in here. Yeah, so we're the only store in the country other than the Belstaff stores that they put a window in. And this bike.
Because they actually came down on your shop fit.
Yeah, well this is the shop fit that it is. We are the only non-department store to have a shop fit. We're the third shop in the country to have it, other than standalone stores.
That's amazing. Check this bike out.
And try and put, as part of the Belstaff window, try and put this bike in.
I love it, man.
To 900cc street to go a be absolutely rapid. It's awesome.
That's Beckham there.
That's Beckham.
Yeah, he's the face, right? He's the face of Belstaff.
He was, yeah. And this is the Outlaw jacket, which because Beckham did a short film for them. And,
right, okay.
This is that triple wax fabric that I was telling you about. And I have had one of these for 8 years. Not this style. It's a 6 days.
It's mental.
1960. Ages like that. It's incredible. So they make the jacket out of the normal wax cotton, and then they cover it in another layer of wax. You can actually see the wax on the, buckles and everything. And you literally cover the whole jacket in wax and heat.
Mate, it feels amazing.
It looks like a jacket that you've been wearing for years and years and years and years.
How much was something like this set?
So this one is one of the more expensive wax cottons because of the fabric. It's not a cheap. There's no cheap way of making it. So it's talking.
I know Belstaff. They did a jacket which was Egyptian beeswax or something. Did you hear about that one?
Mate, honestly, the first season that they did some pretty mad stuff. They did a crocodile skin jacket and it retailed at, I think it was 80 grand.
A true wax jacket, man.
Exactly. It's heritage motorcycle gear with fashion touches to it. And it's really nice.
Stunning piece. This one here, I tried it on in the video and I loved it.
Well, that's actually there was a Beckham for the stamp that was very similar, and that's just the all black version of it. And it's a really cool jacket.
Yeah.
I mean, you can even go something like this.
Yeah.
If you're going somewhere smart, it's got a little bit of stretch in it. It's nice and comfy. It's a resin coated denim. It's really cool.
I was saying to your dad that I was really happy to see Belstaff doing much more knits. I've seen they've done quite a few like tracksuit bottoms and stuff like that now as well.
Well, these guys are working really hard on their, especially the sweat programs, the polos, drops in the country.
I saw this net when I was down there last week.
It's wicked. It's so good, mate. How nice is that?
That's right. What are you doing? These
are Belstaff.
These are nice.
Yeah, I know, they're so good, aren't they?
Yeah.
Look at the detail on the side as well, the Dagenham it's called.
Nice. Jack, thank you so much for showing us around the store, giving us some information. We're going to do a tour now and look, because we're going to look at your kids section, some of your teenage section, some of the brands that you've got, man.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for having us.
Thank you very much for coming. Thank you. Cheers, mate.
The answer is that I definitely got dizzy.
Looking good? Let's go. Do that, bro. Take it easy, man. You've got some work experience here as well, haven't you? Yeah? Good luck with the work experience, man. Get on. I used to rock this brand, Martial Artists, in Selfridges. That's how you know this is an old school brand right here. But I haven't really seen too much of the new stuff. But the branding seems to have changed a little bit. See how they've got this patch that kind of looks like a Stone Island patch. Well, it doesn't look like a Stone Island patch, but I've noticed a lot of brands starting to do badges on the arms, so this is something that people are doing.
So do you think Stone Island has inspired that badge on the arm?
These brands want to be in that, definitely within that casual scene. They want to be in the casual scene, so
Got it.
they're doing things that Stone Island CP companies would do. But I think this is a brand worth watching out for, man. For some of the people that are not looking to blow big boy cheese. I mean, look at this jacket. That looks like, it's almost looks like a Stone Island a little bit, or a CP company.
What's the price on that?
The price of this is so 134, man. So you know, it's not too bad. They've got some Armani here. I reviewed some Armani stuff.
Do you wear Armani often?
I don't really wear Armani. I've never really liked Armani from school. I was never really an Armani fan. Then when I worked in Selfridges, they had an Armani concessions, and I just wasn't a fan of the brand. One of my mates that worked in Selfridges, everything he wore was Armani. He swore by the brand, but for me, it just wasn't really for me. Not for any particular reason. Just didn't take my fancy. That's
Do you ever get the subscribers asking you about?
Loads of people ask for Armani, which is one of the reasons why I've done an Armani video last year, just to cover Armani. But even up until now, people want me to cover Armani, and they want to see the you know, these pouches that we used to wear in school back in the day.
Okay.
The man bags. I've seen man bag reviews as well.
Man bags.
I mean, some cool pieces. That's a lot, yo. 69.
Wait, I can't.
Easy now. They've got a pretty decent Canada Goose selection, but a lot of the stuff is selling out fast everywhere. It's really hard to get Canada Goose. But this one is the Banff Parker, man. Very, very warm jacket. I just picked up a Canada Goose camo jacket. It's warm as hell.
How many geese do you have?
I've had a few geese. At the moment I've only got one, but this is an expedition jacket. So this is like this is a serious jacket for us, exploring and stuff like that. Arctic expedition, so it's pretty serious. See further. Pretty dope. Canada Goose hat there.
Put that on, please.
This is some serious cheese, you know. This ain't small cheese, this hat.
And the sides flap down, or?
No, I like to wear it like a Russian still.
What's the P?
New season.
Oh, that's not a lot.
New season.
How come it's so cheap?
How come it's so cheap?
Yeah.
It's the way of the world, my brother. It's the way of the world, man. It's good to see they got the hologram in there. A lot more companies need to start doing that. There's so many fakes, man. Oh, I've got a fake versus real Canada Goose coming real soon as well.
Okay.
Right, moving on to Parajumpers. I covered Parajumpers about a month ago, mainly due to subscribers asking me to get some Parajumpers in. So I got some in. But when I saw this jacket, look at this jacket though, man. This jacket's sick.
Yeah, I got to say from this trip, Parajumpers,
quite heavy.
I was quite feeling it.
Look at the shirling in that. Wow. I bought,
Do you know what?
I opted for a Canada Goose.
That jacket really suits you, you know?
The only thing I wish about this jacket is if they had like a pull cord, so I could just do that. Because when I wear my jackets, I like the jackets to be like that. Just a little bit taper. But then again, this is an extra large. But it fits me alright though.
So you get a lot of subs that are asking you about Paul and Shark?
All the time. It's one of the most requested brands that I get to.
So is it people want you to look at the brand in more detail, or they can't get access to it, or they want to know to buy it?
They just want my opinion on the brand.
Okay.
They're like, mate, oh Hox, I've got some Paul and Shark, I think it's really quality. What do you think? They want to know.
Well, I want to know. What do you think?
I do like the stuff. People are gonna get upset with me, but I just think it's okay. It's an Italian brand. You know, I've seen some cool jackets. It's not really a brand that resonates with me too tough. I mean, you can see here what I've just noticed that they put some nice detail on the zips. So they do things like, you know, they use good
the pull cord or the
zips.
zips? Oh right.
Yeah, see, you can using Riri zips there. The material feels really nice, but I just don't think Paul and Shark is for me. You know, but nothing against the brand. there's gonna be some brands that I rock that some people think they're like, nah. Like for example, I got some Reebok trainers. Like so many people are like, why are you rocking Reebok? But I rock what I like. So people should really wear what they like.
Okay.
But I will cover it. If people want to see it more, I will definitely cover it. One of the next most popular brands that people want me to cover is CP Company, man. This band is so huge, bro. It's just as huge as Stone Island, CP Company. And to me, CP Company and Stone Island more or less, to me, it's more or less the same brand. Because the founders are similar. Well, CP Company was before Stone Island.
I remember that from
So
school.
a lot of the influence of Stone Island came from CP Company because it was meant to be a diffusion line. Stone Island was a diffusion line. CP Company.
Yeah.
Right, so the last brand that I want to cover is this Wellensteyn brand. I guess for some of you guys that are looking for something like Parajumpers, but it's a little bit cheaper, then Wellensteyn's a good brand to go with. It's a German brand, and when I was over there, tons of people were wearing this stuff. Oh, and big shout out to my guy Spavin79 on the old YouTube, because he showed me about this jacket about a year ago. Wellensteyn is pretty similar to Parajumpers. It's quite a technical jacket, very, very warm. Very warm jacket on there. Got the fur on the collar there.
What does a jacket like that go for?
Something like this goes for, it's 284, so 290. But the funny thing is, if you look how much it was selling for in Germany, it's 429. So 429 in pounds would be something like, well now it would be like 400 quid now with the exchange rate. But they're selling it for 284, so it's a lot cheaper than what you would pay for it over in Germany. Good alternative. So yeah, man. You know I like my bright colours, yo. So something like that might be for me. So that's it, man. I think we're done, bro. I think we're done. We looked around. We looked at CP Company. We looked at Replay. I think we just need to try some jackets.
Nobis as well was a big.
Yeah, we tried Nobis. That was really good. But yeah, man. Accent Clothing's doing some pretty dope things. Check out the website. Pop into the store if you're from Leeds or from around the area. Come and see what they're saying.
We're gonna do a wish list video, or we're not a bills challenge.
Yeah, we're gonna do a bills challenge. So I'm gonna go on the website and try and see what items I can find. Looking on their sales section, looking at their new arrival selection, and see what type of items that we can find. So maybe do like a 3-4 bills challenge. So a lot of people have been asking me to do 4 bills, like bills challenge, but to do it on a website, not to do it on eBay. So yeah, so that's coming, man. Stay tuned for all that stuff. Stay tuned. We out. Don't zoom so much into my head, man. What I'm gonna do real quick, let's whip upstairs because I want to look at the women's stuff. Because I do get.
Before we go upstairs, I just wanted to get your thoughts on what do you think of these?
Armani boxer shorts, bro. They're boxer shorts, right? They're made from cotton. Get out of here, man. I can't take you anywhere.
So what's up here?
I've got 2 female followers.
Yeah?
2. So I'm dedicating this video
Dedicated to the 2 female followers.
to the Hoxtonettes.
Hoxton nets. I like that. That's quite catchy.